Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is Hamza Noor, and in this particular video I'm going to solve questions from the topic vectors. First of all, we have January 2021 question number 2, and this video is specifically for International A-Level Edexcel Pure Mathematics 4. So we have P4 January 2021 question number 2. It shows a sketch of parallelogram ABCD given that AB vector is equals to 6i minus 2j plus 3k and BC vector is equals to 2i plus 5j plus 8k. The requirement of part A is to find the size of angle ABC, giving our answer in degrees correct to 2 decimal places. What we know the fact is that in the question we are given the vector AB and the vector BC. Whenever you need to find an angle between the two vectors, you need to follow a rule over here. Either the two vectors are converging up to a point. In this case, we need to find the angle ABC, right? Okay, so we need to take care of this thing that either the two vectors are converging up to the point B or they are diverging away from the point B. Okay, because if you don't do so, if you don't follow this rule, so the value of the scalar product would be affected. In the case when where a scalar product is supposed to come negative, meaning in the case when the angle between the two vectors is supposed to come obtuse, it will come acute. And in the case where the angle between the two vectors is supposed to come acute, it will come obtuse. So this means that when the scalar product is supposed to come positive, it will come out negative and vice versa. Okay, so you need to keep this rule in mind. But when the angle between the two vectors is 90 degrees, when the two vectors are perpendicular to each other, so this thing won't be affected because the scalar product would be equals to 0. Okay, but in this case, as we can see that our observation is telling us that this angle ABC is supposed to be obtuse. So we need to keep this rule in mind that either the two vectors are converging up to the point B or they are diverging away from the point B. But in this case, we are given AB vector and BC vector. So either you select CB vector and AB vector. In this case, the two vectors are converging to the point B. Or alternatively, what you can do, you can select, if you are selecting BC vector, then you are supposed to select BA vector over here. In this case, both vectors are diverging from the point B. So whatever you feel like, you can do it in both the ways. Okay, so I'm going to select this thing that if I'm using this AB vector, so I'm going to use this CB vector, not BC vector. Okay, I'm doing in this way that both vectors are converging to the point B. So I'll do the working on this next page. So AB vector and CB vector. Okay, so AB dot CB is equals to AB vector magnitude multiplied by CB vector magnitude multiplied by cos theta, and in this case the angle is ABC, so cos ABC. All right, so AB vector is 6i minus 2j plus 3k. So 6 minus 2 and 3, and we are given the BC vector, but I'm supposed to select CB vector over here. So in order to use a CB vector, all of the components of this BC vector will be multiplied with a negative sign because the direction is reversed. So minus 2, minus 5, minus 8. This is equals to the magnitude of the vector AB multiplied by the magnitude of the vector CB. So AB vector magnitude is supposed to be 6 under root of 6 square plus minus 2 square plus 3 square, and then multiplied by under root of minus 2 squared plus minus 5 squared plus minus 8 squared multiplied by cos ABC. Here you go. Now you know what you need to do. So 6 times minus 2 is minus 12. Then we have positive 10, and then we have negative 24. This is equals to under root of what? 36 plus 4 plus 9. This is 49. So under root of 49 multiply by under root of what? 4 plus 25 plus 64. This is under root of 93 multiply by cos ABC. So the value of the scalar product is minus 12 plus 10 minus 24. This is minus 26. So minus 26 over 7 times under root of 93. This is equals to cos ABC. Therefore, angle ABC is equals to cos inverse minus 26 divided by 7 times under root of 93. And as we know that the scalar product is negative and the angle would be obtuse, even our observation already told us that angle is obtuse between the two vectors. So cos inverse minus 26 over under root of minus 26 over 7 times under root of 93. So this is 112.65. We need to give our angle in degrees correct to 2 decimal places. So therefore angle ABC is equals to 112.65 degrees. All right. Now we have the next part. Okay, so part B says that find the area of the parallelogram ABCD, giving your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So what I can do over here, I can use this diagonal AC and break this parallelogram into 2 triangles. And as I know the fact that angle ABC is equals to 112.65. Let me just mark it over here. Okay, so through the formula of sine rule, I am going to find the area of this triangle. And obviously that area of the triangle ABC will be exactly equal to the area of triangle ACD. Okay, so we can just make a formula over here by using the sine rule. So half multiply by AB vector magnitude multiply by BC vector magnitude multiply by sine ABC. And through this we would be able to find the area of the triangle ABC, and then this complete area of the triangle will be multiplied by 2. So we will get the area of the parallelogram. So our formula for the area of parallelogram is just supposed to be AB vector magnitude multiplied by BC vector magnitude multiplied by sine ABC. As simple as that. So the AB vector magnitude is under root of 49, which is 7, and the BC vector magnitude would be exactly the same as the CB vector magnitude. So that is under root of 93. So under root of 49 multiplied by under root of 93 multiplied by sine 112.65. So this will give us the area of the parallelogram. Under root of 49 multiplied by under root of 93 multiplied by sine 112.65. We need to give our area correct to 1 decimal place. So 62.3 units square. This is supposed to be our final answer. This was January 2021, question number 2. Now we have question number 8 from the same paper. It says that with respect to a fixed origin O, the lines L1 and L2 are given by the equations. L1 is R is equals to minus 154 plus lambda times 2 minus 15, and L2 equation is R is equals to 2 minus 2 minus 5 plus mu times 4 minus 3b, where lambda and mu are the scalar parameters and b is a constant. B is unknown over here. Prove that for all values of b is not equal to 7, the lines L1 and L2 are skew. Okay, so first of all, what we know the fact is that the direction vectors of these two lines L1 and L2, they are not scalar multiples of each other. Okay, so this means that the lines are not parallel. Okay, in order to prove the skewness of the line, I mean the skew lines are those lines which are not parallel and not intersecting. Okay, so as we can see that the direction vectors of the two lines are not scalar multiples of each other, because 2 times 2 is 4 and uh, uh, minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. So the scalar multiple is already different over here. So the lines, the direction vectors of the lines are not scalar multiples of each other. So first of all, we are going to write a statement that lines are not parallel as direction vectors are not scalar multiples of each other. Okay, this was our first step over here. Then what you can do over here is that for the value b is equal to 7, for the value b is equal to 7, you can prove that the lines are intersecting. So this definitely implies the fact that for the values of b which are not equal to 7, the lines are askew. Okay, as simple as that. So what you can do over here, for just expand these two equations, write it in an expanded form, and then equate them. Okay, and as you know that what are the steps in order to find a point of intersection of any two lines and how to prove their skewness. Okay, so I hope you have already covered these all things in detail. I'm just going to solve this part now. I mean this whole question which we are supposed to solve over here. So first of all, I'm going to write the equations of the line in expanded form. So L1 equation is supposed to be R is equals to 2 lambda minus 1, 5 minus lambda. Okay, 5 minus lambda and 4 plus 5 lambda. And L2 equation is supposed to be R is equals to 2 plus 4 mu minus 2 minus 3 mu and b mu minus 5, or you can say minus 5 plus b mu, both means the same. So what we are going to do, we are going to equate their x components and y components to each other, solve the equation simultaneously, obtain the values of lambda and mu, and put it into the z component. Okay, so first of all, I'm equating the x component to x component. So 2 lambda minus 1 is equals to 2 plus 4 mu. 2 plus 4 mu. Okay, so 2 lambda is equals to 2 plus 4 mu plus 1. So 2 lambda is equals to 3 plus 4 mu. And if you make lambda the subject, so 3 plus 4 mu divided by, completely divided by 2. Here, what I've done, just equated the x components with each other. Now what I'm going to do, equate the y components to each other. Okay, so 5 minus lambda equals minus 2 minus 3 mu. So if you make lambda the subject over here, so 5 plus 2 plus 3 mu will be equals to lambda. So lambda is equals to 7 plus 3 mu. So lambda is equated to lambda. We would be able to find the value of mu. So 3 plus 4 mu completely over 2 is equals to 7 plus 3 mu. So 3 plus 4 mu is equals to 14 plus 6 mu. Therefore, 3 minus 14 is equals to 6 mu minus 2 mu. So 3 minus 14, this is minus 11. Minus 11 is equals to 6 mu minus 4 mu, not 2 mu. So 6 mu minus 4 mu, and minus 11 will be equals to 2 mu. So mu is equals to minus 11 divided by 2. Mu is equals to minus 5.5. Mu is equals to minus 11 over 2. We can write this in a fraction. Now we would find the value of lambda. So I'm doing some working for finding the value of lambda on the top. Okay, so just make sure that my working comes completely on this page. The value of lambda. So lambda is equals to 3 plus 4 mu completely over 2. So lambda is equals to 3 plus 4 times minus 11 over 2 completely divided by 2. Therefore, lambda is equals to 3 plus 4 times minus 11 over 2 completely divided by 2. So the value of lambda is minus 9.5, which is minus 19 over 2. Okay, so obviously, when you have equated the x component to x component and the y component to y component, so you are going to put the values of the value of lambda over here and value of mu over here. So obviously x component and y components are supposed to satisfy each other, right? But what we are going to do, we are going to check it in the z component. And in this case, as I told you earlier, that the requirement of the question is that prove that for all values of b which are not equal to 7, the lines L1 and L2 are askew. This means that if you take the value b is equals to 7, b is equal to 7, and prove that the lines are intersecting, so this would definitely imply the fact that for the values of b which are not equal to 7, the lines are not intersecting. And as we have already mentioned that the lines are not parallel, so in this case, the lines are supposed to be skew when b is not equal to 7. So if b is equal to 7, the lines are supposed to intersect each other. The z component would satisfy each other. So 4 plus 5 times lambda is equals to b mu minus 5. And in this case, I'm taking the value of b is equal to 7, and I'm going to prove that for the value b is equal to 7, the lines are intersecting. So 4 plus 5 lambda is equals to 7 mu minus 5. And the value of lambda is minus 19 over 2. So 4 plus 5 times minus 19 over 2 is equals to 7 times mu is minus 11 over 2. So 7 times minus 11 over 2 and then minus 5. So 4 plus 5 times minus 19 over 2. This is minus 43.5. And on the left hand, on the right hand side of the equation, 7 times minus 11 over 2 and then minus 5. This is also minus 43.5. So therefore, when b is equals to 7, lines are intersecting. I mean, what we can say that since when b is equal to 7, this would be like this. Since when b is equal to 7, the lines are intersecting. Therefore, when b is not equal to 7, lines are skew. This is supposed to be your final answer and complete working for this question. And this complete question is about 6 marks. So since when b is equal to 7, the lines are intersecting. So therefore, when b is not equal to 7, the lines are skew. All right. So if you found my videos helpful, so please do like, share, and subscribe and give me your feedback. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum.